There's my mic. Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. So I have a really intense, powerful message today um, about relationship transformations and any type of relationship. And yes, I'm going to get to that. First, I was guided to mention that timing plays a huge role in everything. Okay. Whoever that's for, I don't know. I just saw 33. And yes. So also the next thing that I got was that something about video games, and I'm not like a gamer, so I don't I don't know anything about video games outside of just like what I've seen my boys do and my husband. So it's like there's like a lobby or something that you wait in, like in between games, and I think that's where the people stand there and they're just like waiting or whatever. Um, or that's what I've seen. I've seen that literally, but I was getting that in this vision, and this is for somebody who is feeling like their little lobby in between levels or in between games is like gone or just non-existent, or there's no rest in between levels, right? It's just, I wrote down level up, right? Like rapid growth, rapid activations, rapid ascension, rapid whatever. Okay. And for whoever that was for, I heard the numbers 444 and the numbers 555. So your spirits were telling me that you are being just so divinely protected in this moment. Okay. And it is huge change. I wrote down the word huge because I just kept hearing huge, like huge change that you you can't even imagine, right? You can feel it, and that's what you've been feeling, is this anticipation for this huge like breakthrough, okay? And this huge rapid activation. I also saw just now the adventure card pop up from the Spirit Guides Oracle deck. So it's an adventure. This whole thing is an adventure, right? Also, I wanted to mention that I am just a human person here having like, or a soul here having this human experience, okay? I have certain understandings, but mostly I channel and tap into a certain consciousness. So if this or any of my videos don't resonate with you, it's not for you, okay? And that's okay. Just the message is not for you, or it is meant to act as some type of a trigger or activation in that moment, okay? Because I'm just being reminded right now of to put myself out there, my divine feminine awakening process. Whenever I first heard some of the perspectives from a divine feminine, I was triggered, okay? Because I grew up with very strong, independent women that were in their survival mode and in their masculine predominantly, right? Their masculine energy. So I too, myself, was in that same energy. And whenever I heard certain things, certain concepts or perspectives or whatever, it would trigger me. And I was like, I don't like that, you know? And whatever, now look at me years later, and I've adapted to some of those concepts and have even embraced a lot of the things that I rejected at that time, right? And that's why triggering is so good and important and necessary, really. I mean, so anyway, to go back to the relationship thing, what I wrote down was unions, okay? And this is twin flame union, okay? And sometimes whenever we think about twin flame union, we think that there, you know, is always going to be another person that is your twin, right? I just saw 444 on the timer as I'm saying this. The true, like, most wonderful twin flame union is the one within yourself, okay? And so this twin flame union, if this message is resonating with you and this is making sense to you right now, then go ahead and hit the like button. But this is for you, okay? So the twin flame union was within yourself, right? You have balanced and have integrated both the masculine and the feminine sides of you, right? And you have united both sides of you, all of you, and you've reached that point of singularity that I talked about in my previous video, right? So let's see, what else did I write down? So you might be seeing signs or synchronicities, or getting nudges to release karma. That means people, places, and things. Okay, so you can have a karmic relationship with a person, you can have a karmic relationship with a thing, an addiction, or with a place. Maybe you keep going to places that you don't need to be in, and there's a lesson there that is to be learned. I just saw 606 on the timer. There's a lesson of balance and harmony that's to be learned there, and you're going to keep repeating these cycles until you learn it, right? And that's once you learn the lesson and you release that karma, you release the karmic relationship, okay? So that's what I got. But whoever this is for, you have detached in the most loving way possible, okay? Because you have healed your attachment patterns, or you're becoming aware of them, or this is going to trigger and activate those, okay? Whenever you see this. And part of the twin flame union and the union within yourself is detaching from anything outside of yourself, right? And that's partners, things, places, whatever. Nouns, I guess. So if you are in a relationship and you're feeling like you resonate with this, and you are being triggered right now, or you're like, I don't think so, I don't think this applies to me, you're being asked by your guides to examine or evaluate all of your relationships. So I was also guided to mention about karmic relationships and how important they actually are. Okay. We all sign up for these experiences to learn and grow and expand our consciousness, right? So in any karmic situation, there is no victim, right? We signed up for this. It's like signing up for a course, okay? You can't play victim when you sign up for something, right? You sign up for a course and you're like, oh man, this is hard. I don't want to do this, Well, bro, you signed up for it. 8:08 on the timer. Like, anyway, no one is a victim, and we all must take full responsibility for our decisions and our willingness to learn and experience contrast. Okay? So we must experience what we don't want so that we know exactly what it is that we do want. Okay? And that contrast is just beautiful, but really uncomfortable, but beautiful at the same time. And if you listen to Abraham Hicks, she talks a lot about contrast and learning to appreciate it. So whoever this is for, this part of the message, maybe you have been in the past or are still in a victim mentality, and this could be triggering for you right now. You have to understand that this is something that we signed up for, and we all, in every situation, must do our best to find the beauty in the contrast, okay? And what is meant for you will be yours. Okay, so let's say this is resonating with you. Let's say that you've been considering, is this relationship that I'm in, or is this thing that I'm doing, or whatever, is this a karmic situation? I'm starting to feel, these huge pulses of energy. I'm going through all these shifts, and I'm seeing, things that I've never seen before, patterns, synchronicities, signs, patterns in people, patterns of behavior, patterns of your own behavior. You've been on this self-discovery path, right? You know yourself enough, you're aware enough of yourself where you can see your own patterns and then recognize patterns, right? And you release fear and attachment for an outcome, right? And that's only going to bring you closer to what is meant to be yours, right? And that is the art and the beauty of detachment. 1010 on the timer. Maybe you're seeing 1010. That's my number, and I see that all the time. But during this shift, the those that are meant to go with you, right, into these new timelines of your desired reality, they are going to be there with you. Okay, you have to release fear or any attachment to any person, place, thing, because if it is meant for you, if it is meant to go with you, it will be there. Okay, I promise. Like, it just is. I've seen it happen for myself, and it's beautiful. I keep seeing 1044 also, but anyways, I need to look at that number, angel number. So, whew, that was a lot. I just ran through that, all that. I can't even tell you what I just said. Anyway, you may see people, places, things being removed from your life because it's now time for you to step into your full power. And before, or in the past, you subconsciously allowed yourself to operate at a lower frequency, right, or a lower setting to accommodate the people around you or the environment around you, or whatever however that means to you. And so the reason that that these things are falling away and that these things are being brought to your attention now is because now is a time that you are needed to operate at your fullest capacity. Okay, I'm sweating. Operating at your fullest capacity. Okay, no more turning the dial up. We cranking that dial all the way up. Okay, and because that dial is cranked all the way up, because you are ascending 1212 on the timer, because you have raised your frequency to a level, the things that cannot be up there with you are not going to go up there with you, period. It just is going to fall away. All right. And the more you hold on to it, the longer you hold on to it, the longer that you're going to hold yourself back, because we all have free will. And this is where free will comes into play. Yes, we're here on a mission. And yes, we have chosen to be here. We have chosen to do this. But in doing this and in being here, we still have the choice of whether or not or when we're going to shift and expand our consciousness. Okay, that's a personal choice that every single person has to do for themselves. Any karmic relationship that you might be in, any person in your life, you are not responsible for their development. Okay, you're not responsible for any area of their development. It is on them. Okay, yes, you can encourage, yes, you can motivate, but do not be discouraged in your own gifts and your own abilities because the people around you choose not to choose that life. Okay, you chose that life, and I'm so grateful for that. And it makes me emotional because I have found my vibe and my tribe and my groove. Stella got her groove back. Okay. And it's because of you guys, because you guys are willing to receive these messages and you're ready to receive them. So I'm here just to tap into that consciousness and deliver it. I'm just a physical manifestation of your question, that's what I am right now in this moment. And I'm sweating. But anyways, that was a lot. That was a mouthful. And I hope that this reaches whoever it's meant for in divine timing. And yes, I love you all so much. I appreciate all the support. I can't even, express my gratitude with words. But I do send all of you my love and appreciation. So there's that before I get emotional. But anyways, if you like this and you know somebody who this could help, share it with them. Like it. If you haven't subscribed, 144 on the timer, subscribe, because you're chosen. All right, you chose to be here. You chose this life. Okay, you chose to ascend. You chose to assist, and you chose to share your gifts. Right, and I love that. So if you would ever like to book a personal session with me. Right now I'm doing 30-minute or 1 hour sessions, either Zoom or just on my own time, and then I can send basically everything that I do, either Reiki or readings, both, one or the other, whatever. It's all in the description, so check that out. If you would like to donate to my channel or buy me a coffee or send a token of appreciation, I would gladly receive. Okay, my Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo are all in the description as well. So I love you. Thank you. You're needed and you're beautiful and amazing. And I appreciate you. And I'm so excited for you because you're stepping into something so powerful. I can almost not even get my words out. I've been containing my excitement for this message today. And thank you.